More dope. Knife dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with another dose of knife dope. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a new acquisition that I got via trade, and that is the Benchmade Shootout. Shout out to Mr. Jim, aka Severe Deceit on Instagram. Go ahead and give him a follow. Mr. Jim reached out to me a couple of weeks back, I'd say 2 weeks, two weeks, give or take. He had purchased this knife and he was not a fan of it. He did not like it at all. So he asked if I was interested in it. I said, sure, I'll take it via swap. So I sent him a couple of options and he decided to choose the Kavist variant PE2, which is a phenomenal knife, the titanium version. I had one that was brand new and he liked it, so even Steven swap. I'll take that deal any day of the week. Well, you would think so, but we'll get into that here in a minute. This knife is it is the 5370 FE is the, I guess, model number, the Shootout. According to Blade HQ, they're listing this at about $292. If you go to Benchmade site, you're going to pay $325. It is a OTF, out the front knife, double action. If you guys hear that coughing in the background, it's my poor dog. She's older gal. Double action OTF. We've got an overall length of the knife coming in at 8.22 inches. We've got a close length coming in at 4.71 inches. Our blade length is 3.51 inches. We've got a rather thin blade stock, blade thickness coming in at 0.100 of an inch. And then we have the handle thickness coming in at 0.51 of an inch. Super lightweight knife. Overall weight on this is 2.8 ounces. And in my opinion, the star of the show is the blade steel on this knife. They went ahead and chose to make it in crew wear with an HRC rating of 63 to 65. Tonto blade configuration. The blade itself has got a PVD finish on it in the flat earth color. Handle material is what they refer to as CF Elite. I don't know if they mean carbon fiber elite, because it damn sure doesn't feel elite to me. The pocket clip is reversible, tip down carry. They also went ahead and they installed a carbide glass breaker here at the bottom of the knife. And I'm assuming this is, I'm guessing, aluminum on that actuator button. Now, double action, just for some of y'all who don't know, just means that it's got action both in opening and closing. So you're just going to actuate it to retract it as well as deploy it. How do I feel about this knife? I mean, probably the best thing is that it is USA made. That's probably the best thing I could say about it. Why they chose to go with crew wear, it's kind of confusing to me. Crew wear is known for its toughness, you know, and really OTFs aren't particularly known to be used, you know, for hard cutting or hard use. They're more, I would guess, self-defense or almost a novelty, in my opinion, to be honest with you. At least in this application. I mean, fuck, look at the handles, bro. I mean, it literally feels like cheap plastic, you know. Let's go ahead and throw a couple of knives up for some quick size comparison. We'll get y'all out of here. Let's keep that same butterfly energy and let's go with the Mini Adamas, which is a superior knife in my opinion, rocking that same blade steel. It is bigger than the Mini Adamas, keeping the same American energy. Let's put it up with another classic, which is that Hogue Deca. So the Shootout's bigger than the Deca, as well as the Mini Adamas. How about up there against that Devo Mash? So it's almost, it's a little bit smaller than the Mash. And then let's put it up there against a recent acquisition, which is the Kunwu Pulsar. The verdict for me is still out on the Pulsar. I love it, but there's a couple of things that I'm not too fond of. Mostly it's just the handle material. It seems to be, that texture rather, is kind of rough on my fingers. Maybe I'm turning into a puss in my older age, who knows. Let's put up 2 more up there against the PM2. Another Tonto configuration. And lastly, PM3. So shootout has been bigger than all the knives I displayed for you today. Hopefully that gave y'all a better idea of the knife. I know numbers sometimes can be confusing, so sometimes it's better to have a visual, something visual to look at. I don't know, y'all. I honestly don't know if this is gonna stay around in my collection. I might just give it to the old lady, you know? She's not into knives, but I've been kind of forcing her to carry a knife here, you know, recently. But she's got, you know, long nails, so she's got a problem when it comes to opening opening those folding knives. I think this would be perfect for her, you know. She ain't gonna use it hard for sure, but it would give her a line of defense if needed, or even just to cut open some packages or whatnot. Well, that's all I got for y'all today. Benchmade shootout. Definitely underwhelmed me, especially for that price point. But let me know what you fuckers think in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Till the next time, cut something, cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers.